Hello everyone and welcome to another Google Analytics tutorial. Today we're going to learn how to uncover SEO insights quickly and easily with Google Analytics. Before we go straight to the point, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps tremendously to create new content, so thank you very much in advance. And let's get started. So, you want to find SEO insights using Google Analytics. The first thing that you need to do is to go to your traffic acquisition report. And the second thing you need to do is to change the dimension from the session default channel group to source/medium. Here we are going to use the search bar to filter organic. And why we do this is because we want to find the organic traffic sources. So first and foremost, we want to understand where are we getting traffic from organically, right? And not as a surprise, here comes Google on the top. Then Bing, in my case, it delivers a lot of traffic. We have DuckDuckGo, we have Yahoo, we have Ecosia or something. We have a little bit of ChatGPT, Yandex, and a few other things. Now, what we want to do here is to compare the last 12 months to the previous 12 months, right? So I want to compare actually the results, especially looking into sessions here and users, and check whether we managed to increase the organic traffic over the last 12 months or we decrease the organic traffic. So what we're going to do here is we're going to open the dates. We are going to click on compare, and let's say last 12 months here. Let's say here that we want to compare with the preceding period, same period, let's say last year, and we're going to apply. So now here we can see what is the case, right? So we see Google Organic, we have 37% increase. We see Bing, we have 1,000-something% increase. We have DuckDuckGo with another 1,000% increase, Yahoo with another massive increase, and so forth. Why you want to do this? Because A, we are going to understand whether we need to invest more in Google, secondly in Bing, and so forth. That's a given. And second, we want to understand where the opportunity is. So the big opportunity nowadays for most websites is with Bing. And we see this if we compare 12 months with the previous 12 months. Why 12 months and not 3 months or 6 months? Because maybe, for example, there is Christmas, there is Chinese New Year, there is Ramadan. And during these time periods, your data are going to get affected. Like maybe less people will Google, and this will skew your results. Within 12 months, we cover all the time periods, whether it's a seasonal peak or a seasonal low. So we want to compare 12 months with the last 12 months, and we want to see where the opportunity is. The opportunity here is to optimize more with Bing, not because Bing is going to give us amazing volume, even though it started actually giving us decent volume, but because we can see that Bing is growing massively. Google is still number one, Bing is growing massively. So that's insight number one and number two. Insight number one, in this case, Google is where the majority of organic traffic is coming from. Insight number two, when we compare, we see that Bing is on the rise. These insights may be completely different for your own website, right? That's why we go through this video, so you can follow the same steps and you can uncover the insights for your own website. Second report that we're going to go to landing page. Under engagement here on the left-hand side, you're going to go to the landing page report. Why we are going to the landing page report and not the pages and screens report? Because we want to check how people enter our website, right? So not the pages that they visit. In this stage, we want to see how people are entering our website. And what I need to do here is to create a filter. So we are going to create a filter, and we are going to say that the dimension, the session default channel group here exactly matches with organic search traffic. We are going to apply. And now we narrow down landing page report only for organic search. And I need to ask a couple of questions and answer a couple of questions. Question number one, what are the top 10 pages receiving organic traffic in my site? Let's ignore now the not set, which is data that are withheld by Google Analytics, and let's check the rest of the pages. So now here I can clearly see that co-working spaces Bangkok, for example, for my site, and a couple of other articles are coming on top when it comes to organic traffic, right? So now what I want to ask myself is, within every category in my site, what are the top landing pages that are receiving organic traffic? So let me give you an example. My website has a lot of different pages. There is the home page, then we have blogs relevant co-working spaces, we have blogs relevant to Meta ads, Google ads, this, that. Now, for every category, we're going to have different pages that are going to do well and different pages that are not going to do well, right? So let's actually go one category at a time. We're going to type co-working. We're going to press enter. And now I can find the top 10 co-working blogs in my website. So we have Bangkok, we have Manila, KL, Singapore, blah, blah, blah. Right? So these are the top pages receiving organic traffic when it comes to co-working spaces. But I want to do the same for every category in my site. So for example, let's examine, let's say, all the content pieces that are relevant to Meta ads, right? So I'm going to use the filter. I'm going to filter all the pages here that are relevant to Meta ads. I'm going to spell it correctly. And here we go. So these are the top 10 pages that are relevant to Meta ads, right? So frequency capping here, benchmarking, the reporting template, and a few more things. And I want to do the same, for example, for all the blogs or all the content pieces that are relevant to Google ads. And maybe I want to do the same, for example, for my courses. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to type course. And by doing this job, I'm going to be able, one category at a time, to understand within, let's say, all the Google ads blogs or the Meta ads blogs, all the co-working blogs, all the courses, what are the top 10 pages receiving the most organic traffic? Now, with this report, you can also go the opposite way. So for example, you can say, okay, let's look into Google ads as an example. We know what are the top pages relevant to this topic in my website. Let's click once here to sessions and let's find basically all the pages that are not receiving a lot of traffic. And maybe we're going to make this table bigger. And now we're looking at pages that receive very, very, very little traffic within the last 12 months. So I know what are the top pages receiving organic traffic on my site. For every category in my site, I know what are the top pages, and I also know what are the pages that don't receive organic traffic, which means, A, I can produce more of what works. B, I can go to the pages that don't actually generate a lot of volume from organic search, and I can re-optimize them as a search engine optimization specialist. So that's how you can use the landing page report. What else can we do now? What other insights can we actually find when it comes to SEO? Let's go under user attributes, demographic details. And what I want to do here is I'm going to keep this report with the country dimension here. We're going to add a filter again. We are going to say that the session default channel group, which is basically the channel, exactly matches organic search. We are going to apply. And now we are looking at the countries delivering organic traffic within the last 12 months, right? So where is the majority of organic traffic coming from? USA, India, thank you very much, everyone in India, UK, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, Canada, probably other countries like Pakistan are also here. So we have a lot of countries delivering organic traffic. UAE, of course, here we go with Pakistan, Kenya, Egypt, and so forth. So now I know what are the countries that are generating the most organic traffic in my website. And if I want to go one step further, so for example, let's say India, right, is a big place. USA, it's a big place. I can go into cities, and let's actually go with India, and let's see which cities in India are actually driving organic traffic, right? So you may want to come here to your filter. You may want to add another condition, and you may want to say, okay, we're going to look into the country that is India in this case. We're going to apply, and now we can see actually Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi, and so forth, all the cities within India that are driving organic traffic. Why this is important? Because, for example, myself, I have content that is relevant to certain cities, content related to co-working spaces, maybe, and other things like nomad guides and so forth. So I want to see the people who find this content, where they are coming from. Right? You may want also to assess whether you are optimizing for the right locations. Maybe you are doing local SEO, you have a store in Karachi, for example, or you have a store in San Diego, but you are getting most of your traffic from, I don't know, Hanoi in Vietnam. So you need to understand the countries driving organic traffic and also the cities driving organic traffic. What else can we do now that is meaningful in terms of SEO? Now we can go under tech details, and here under tech details, the first thing I need to do here is, again, I'm going to create my filter. I'm going to say session default channel group exactly matches organic search. And I'm going to change the dimension from browser to device category, because the first thing I want to check is where is the organic traffic coming from when it comes to devices. And for my website, because it's digital marketing related, not surprisingly, we have most of the traffic coming from desktop devices. Now, again, all of these insights for your website are going to be unique. So we have the majority of traffic coming from desktop. What it tells me now here is that maybe we can improve the mobile version of the website. Maybe there is something slightly wrong. Maybe our mobile version is too slow. Maybe it's not the best. We need to make some changes here. So this is insight number one for the tech details here. We can also now go to browsers, and we can actually see here what are the browsers driving organic traffic. So we have Chrome, we have Safari, we have Edge, for example, and so forth. Why this is important? Because maybe sometimes your website is not rendering well for some browsers and you want to correct that. So that's another insight you can give to your team. A quick summary at this stage: we've been through 4 different reports. So traffic acquisition, you are going to look into source medium. You want to find all the organic traffic sources. You want to compare with the last 12 months. You want to see if there is a trend that you can capitalize on. Landing page, very important report. You want to find the top pages on your website receiving organic traffic, the bottom pages, the pages that are not doing well, and you want to do the same for every category in your website. The next report under demographic details, if it matters for you, you're going to find countries driving organic traffic and all the cities within these countries to understand whether the users are coming from the right locations. And then tech details, you need to do a sanity check to see whether people are coming mostly from desktop, mobile, what kind of browsers they are using, to make sure that there is no technical error, for example, on your website. Now, for those of you who are tracking key events, let's say you are tracking key events, what we call conversions in digital marketing. You also want to go to traffic acquisition. Again, we're going to go through the same drill. So we're going to choose session source medium. We're going to say, for example, here, organic. And we are going to go under key events, and we are going to assess how many key events and what is the conversion rate, the session key event rate under every source: Google, Bing, Yahoo, and so forth. Why I'm saying this? Because sometimes, for example, there may be a case that all the conversions are coming from Google, and maybe, yes, Bing is driving a little bit of traffic, Yahoo is driving traffic, but they are not really converting, which means that maybe the quality of traffic is not on par with Google search. So you can examine key events and the key event rate, essentially conversions and conversion rate, or you can look into qualitative data. For example, the bounce rate is a good metric to have a look at. If the bounce rate is on par for all the different organic sources, it means that the quality of traffic is pretty much the same. So that's a quick walkthrough of how you can use Google Analytics to extract SEO insights quickly and easily. Again, traffic acquisition, check your source medium for organic sources, find the trend by comparing with the last 12 months. Landing pages, check the top pages, the pages that are not doing so well. Check by category, what are the top pages, what are the pages that need to be optimized. Then demographic details, countries, cities, and then under tech details, you need to check the device category, you need to check the browser, and that's how quickly and easily you can use Google Analytics to uncover some very useful SEO insights for your business. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you have questions, let me know in the comments below. Have a great day in any time zone and see you in the next video.